my brothers and sisters. Everybody's welcome. Come on in, sit down, y'all. Yeah. That's where you're gonna get the truth. Might be from a different perspective, but you're gonna hear truth here nevertheless. And I welcome all to speak their peace. All viewpoints are respected here. Come on in, y'all. Come on, sit down, sit down. Sit down, brother. Come on, sit down. Let's get to it. And if we disagree, that's all right. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay to do. It's okay. But we can talk this out like adults, like grown men and grown women. I'm gonna respect you just like you should respect me. Like I said, we gonna have truth here. Nothing but the truth. I understand you feel some type of way sometimes, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna look at this thing analytically. That's the ministry here. That's what we're talking about. It's about healing, y'all. That's all it's about. It's about healing. As anyone knows, sometimes healing hurts. It gotta hurt sometimes. Like you say, no pain, no gain. It was worth it. Welcome to the ministry, y'all. Good evening, y'all. Welcome. Like I said, it's the ministry. And, I'm going to officially use this as the jump off to the ministry. I've recorded like 2 other videos. The starting was with when Kevin Samuels died. Name of that is No Saint, No Devil. So this is how the format's going to be, unless I change it, you know. I'm always doing things, always trying to recreate myself, always trying to view things a different way. So, man, this we have right now. Like Brother Kevin used to say, we're going to build as we fly. But anyway, I'm going to get into something today. The lesson comes from the Bible. It's the ministry. So we're going to point at some things that we all can look up, all can verify, the good book. Sometimes be from that, sometimes be from other content creators, but nevertheless, it's going to be teaching lessons here over at the ministry. So this comes from Ephesians 4:29. Reads, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their deeds, that it may benefit those who listen. So let's break this down, y'all. Unwholesome. This means it's not characterized or conducive to health or moral well-being. I've been speaking on this for a second now. The Black community itself is unwholesome. Like every time I have one of these discussions or debates online, when I ask the question, is something wrong with the Black community? And the answer is always overwhelmingly no. Overwhelmingly, yes, something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. And And then you ask about how to fix it, and nobody can come up with that answer. Nobody, we have finger point, and then we have a whole bunch of uh, just a whole bunch of just back and forwards, if you will. You know, this person's wrong, that person's wrong, this gender's wrong, that gender's wrong. But we in an environment, where we get certain messages, and the messages are given to us are by our enemy, and we go with those messages. We don't think anything deeper than that. Um, Matter of fact, think about this. Why would your enemy give you something to be helpful and build you up? Why would they do that? I don't think they would. So the thing is, we have to think deeper than the message we get in media, different than the message we get from other places. Hey, we're indoctrinated through our schools. Who built our school system? The lessons we're getting in our schools are based on lies and omission. So why not search for your own answers? Because they're not going to tell us anything to benefit us. That's my whole purpose. That's this ministry right here. I'm going to play a video. And after this video, we're going to get back into it. Part of the ministry, comes from other content creators, like I said. So I'm going to go ahead and play something from Danica Marie, her dope discussions. If y'all hadn't heard of her, go check her out. I'm going to leave a link to her channel in the description. Go check out. Like I said, she's a sister that speaks her mind always. She always comes from a certain perspective. She's a married woman, so she comes from that perspective as being a married woman and how she sees the Black community and what we need to do. And well, I never introduction. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm Will. Some call me Big Brother Will. Whatever, but just call me Will. Over here, yeah, we might quote scriptures and everything, but these adult content. So hey, I might use some colorful colloquialism. You have to go where the people at, right? You have to reach them on their level. So yeah, you're gonna hear some stuff. And Miss Danica Marie, yeah, she uses a lot of colorful colloquialism. So excuse the language. Just letting y'all know right now before we get into it. It might sound harsh, but hey, that's the way sister talk, and we're not gonna damn her for being herself. Like I said, we're gonna speak truth. We're gonna be our true, authentic selves over here. Hey, take your hair down, take your weave out. Hey, be yourself, ladies, brothers. Hey, be yourself. You can talk over here, get in the comments, say what you gotta say. We're gonna be grown men and women about this, in our discussions. Without further ado, here's Miss Danica Marie.
It's a lot of male content creators. They're not bashing women. They're not ridiculing women. None of the sort. They're calling out counterproductive behaviors, mentalities, personalities, ways of life, ways of action, so on and so forth. And you have females that will come at those men like, oh, y'all a piece of shit, and y'all dusty, and y'all broke, and y'all conquered, and y'all ain't building shit, and y'all ain't got this, and y'all ain't got that, and blah, blah, blah. And they don't understand by these men, these Black men, calling things out they want to correct. Once again, that's nothing but love in that. It's love in that. That means you still care. That means, ladies, we still have a chance. When men say, okay, fuck it, we have a problem. When black men start saying, you know what, why are we speaking? Why are we acknowledging this shit? They obviously don't give a fuck. They're not going to change. All hope is lost. All hope is gone. We have a problem then. See, y'all think it's a problem because they're calling you out. No. That's actually a good symptom and a good sign that they still give a damn. Be very scared and afraid when they shut up and they don't tell you shit else, because that means you're no longer my problem. I don't care to correct you because I don't care to be with you.
All right. Yeah. Y'all heard it. I heard what the sister had to say, right? And I want y'all to comment about that. Do y'all agree? Whatever. But I'm going to give my perspective on that. Uh, like I said, I still got the scripture up, right? So the thing is, in our community, right? I've already said it, that we know we have problems. We know it's unwholesome, but a lot of people have a problem with, black men in general, or specifically, I'm sorry, black men specifically, speaking up about the problem, being harsh about the problem. Well, two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, and I understand that. Yeah, it might be. You can look at it that way. Two wrongs don't make a right. That's totally correct. But in a wholesome environment, right? Back it up. Let me back it up. So the way I look at everything is analytical, right? From a logical standpoint, logic, numbers, uh, charts, maps, graphs, whatever you will. Our community, if you look at it like a math problem, right? Solving for the X, what's the problem? Algebra, if you will. So yes, two wrongs can't make a right, but two negatives can make a positive in algebra. What I'm getting at is that, in a negative environment, me speaking negative about the negative environment can bring light or bring positive to that by us looking at this negative environment as it is, right? So the thing is, two negatives does make a positive. So if you want positive outcomes, sometimes you have to be negative about that problem. That's what the sister was getting at. When a black man speaks about his black woman, he might be speaking harshly, but it's out of love to correct her. Because if we didn't give a damn, we would be speaking at all. If we didn't care, we wouldn't be pointing out to you the issues that we see. Something like when you tell your child, right? You're raising your child, not by any means calling black women children, but I'm just saying, I'm using an analogy here, and I think everybody understands what analogies mean or what they are. When you correct your child, right? Your child doesn't like the correction. They don't like it at all. They think you're being rather harsh. They think you don't care when you correct them or you chastise them. But it's just the opposite. If you can understand that analogy, right, when it regards to your children, you should be able to understand the analogy when it comes to black men and black women in this community. If you look at any other community, right, of people, any other race of people, nobody has a problem with their men telling their women what they like or what is wrong with the picture they see. We don't see some of the stuff we see in our community. Now, I think that's a problem, because how can I say I love you and not correct you when I think you're wrong? We can't have it both ways, folks. And I'm not saying, I'm sure there's some men out there that women you talk to, they can't correct them. But I would beg to differ that it's like that as men, for men as a whole. I would like to, go ahead and challenge me on that, but I would stand to that, because, smart, intelligent men, they understand when something's being told to them for their own betterment, their own good. So the men that don't, or the males that don't respect or listen to things that are, might be positive for them, I mean, we can't call them men, can we? You know, yeah, there's such thing as male ego. I understand that, and that male ego, yeah, it'll be a problem. But that man will suffer that problem. That man will suffer if you're telling him something, you know, uh, for his own betterment, his own good, and he fails to heed that warning. Oh, it plays in this society in America. It it can be very critical. You know, very critical. He pays the ultimate price. We all know how the court system views black men, so he would pay for it, like I said. But for our sisters, right, it might not play out in society, right? Because society, for most part, coddles women. For most part, it wants to protect women, your emotions and everything. But what it will play out is in your personal life, the interpersonal, the personal, the dynamic between men and women, black men and black women. You'll see it there. When you can't partner with a black man, and you try man after man after man of different types, and you still can't partner with them. At some point, we're gonna have to take ownership, whoever that is, be it man or woman. Like everybody isn't the same, so if you get the same outcome from different people, hey, you're gonna have to take a look in that mirror and figure out what's going on with yourself. And it takes accountability. And like I said in the intro, right, it hurts. Change hurts. Uh, I quoted the song, no pain, no gain. And if it costs us pain in order to get gain, and that, I think that cost was worth it. Like I said, this is how we're gonna be right now. This is the format for right now. Y'all tell me if y'all like it. Tell me, if you don't, go to hell. Tell me what you want to tell me. My feelings won't get hurt easy. But this is the ministry, y'all. See you in the next one. Peace.